here's a random thought. I miss Nobara. Like, I really do, man. This video isn't scripted or anything. It's kind of just a freestyle expression of what I've been thinking. And spoiler alert for chapter 251 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, man, like, I really do miss her. It's just so unfortunate that she has just been gone or dead for so long and starting so early. And like, it really sucks because she seems to have had so much actually going for her that just went like unrealized. And not even just in terms of like combat or abilities, but I guess her as a person or even just a character. I mean, as soon as she was introduced, people already started making the Sakura comparison, which I think is fair, but beyond just Sakura, Nobara felt more complete, like as a character or a person, than a lot of other female characters in shonen. And her role and position in the series also seemed a little bit more complete. Like, if you look at Sakura, her role or effect on the story is very questionable, right? You know, she does get to a point where she has a certain amount of power and strength that is high, but there's a certain amount of, I guess, a lack of effect on the overarching series. Or if you look at someone like Orihime, her effect and role in the story is big and important, but overall it's very much a side, I'm just here to support y'all type of effect. And if you look at a more recent example, even with someone like Ochako from My Hero, she's kind of a mix of the two, where she's kind of a support character that has a few big moments, you know. But Nobara had the ability to be everything, right? There's no reason why she couldn't be as important as Megumi, and she was basically shown to be that. She has her own combat abilities that are very much in a different lane from the other two in the trio, which allows her to stand out in fights. She has a solid backstory that informs who she is and why she does the things she does. And most importantly, more than a lot of other female or women characters in shonen, she actually kind of cool. Like, she legitimately has a personality that's not just, hello, I'm girl, and something that doesn't fit so neatly into a lot of the tropes or general characterizations that a lot of characters in general get, not just female characters, but amongst female characters specifically. Like, honestly, how many characters are just kind of like, their personalities basically just, hello, I am girl. I will either be the happy, pure ray of sweetness, or I'll be kind of just tsundere or mean about everything. Like, Nobara, she feels more like a real person. Like, I mean, she can be a jerk sometimes. She's got her own ways of thinking and rationalizations for how and why she does the things she does. She can also be pretty pragmatic, and like, she's legit funny. Like, that can't be said about a lot of other female characters, specifically in shonen, right? Because I don't know about you, but the whole straight man thing just never was funny to me. And neither was the like, oh, I'm so innocent, kind of ditzy, so oh, that's funny. It just never got to me like that. And she's not sexualized for laughs either. So it really is a shame to have such a strong character just gone, right? And for me, that, like, I guess appreciation and like for Nobara really had to grow, because when she first got introduced, I didn't really care much for her. I kind of just thought she was kind of just rude and like, she really didn't do anything for me. But as the series went on, and you know, we saw her interact with Yuji and the way she was sitting inside that frog, like, I really did grow to appreciate her. And then she hit that black flash, though. Granted, I didn't realize she hit it too. I thought it was just Yuji and she was just posing next to her. But on review, I realized that. But yeah, that made me, you know, a lot of it made me realize how good she actually is. And I think it's just another case of a character that had a lot of potential never getting the opportunity to really show what she can do. And I'm not saying, oh, such terrible writing or anything like that. I'm just saying, man, it's unfortunate. Like, Kugisaki is actually good. Like, if you watch her, she's doing really good stuff. The show just always doesn't let her have her moment. Or when she does have one, it's quickly taken away. Like, when they went into the cursed womb, let's be honest, none of them were ready for that. They they were under leveled for that environment. So she didn't really get a chance to do much. But we don't know how strong those things she was fighting were, but she was taking out a lot of them. She just ran out of nails. Then during the school battle event thing, like, she was definitely about to destroy Momo. Like, let's be real. If a bullet didn't come out of nowhere, Momo would have been, she would have been done. She has a moment against Mahito, obviously, that's really cool. But then, obviously, that's taken away by death. So it really is just kind of a shame that she has so much going for her, but the series just never lets her flex on anybody for real. Like, think about it. Let's start with her ability to, like, strategize, because the thing about her curse technique is that it's really strong, but you gotta put in some work to get it off. You kind of have to be really accurate, and it's easy to miss and all that, but she be setting up those shots and setting up scenarios where she can get what she needs done. Like when she was fighting Momo, where she snatched the straw out the broom and hit it and went down, and then set up nails in the trees to guide her, and against Mahito with the sign and the nails falling on the floor and they go up, and then, like, she really be thinking and making good strategies to get these attacks off. Like, she's actually pretty tactical, and it would have been really cool to see what kind of scenarios she would get into if she were in the culling game, and what she would, what kind of things she could set up, and pair that, tactical ability with her actually strong curse technique. And like, she got so much going. Like, she has an ability that can directly hit your soul meat. Like, I mean, I don't know about you, but sounds like that would be super helpful right about now in the manga. Like, she hit Mahito's clone, and somewhere across the city, the real one was over there going, my body. Like, that's super strong. Like, and it's just gone. We don't get it anymore. Like, because her curse technique is that, like, old school witchcraft and voodoo having, let me show you how we cursed them back in the good old days stuff. Like, it's super potent and powerful. There's so much that it could probably do, and so many cool applications that we could have seen it in. Like how, like, when she had what's his face's Echizo, Keizo, one of them. Wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Wow, this dude's name is Eso. I was not even close. But anyway, one of the blood in her body and hit herself, and it resonated with him. Like, stuff like that is super cool, and we just don't get any more of it, and we didn't get a lot of it in the first place. I mean, she's like one of like 6, 7 characters maybe that have hit Black Flash that we've seen in the series. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's no joke. Even other important, strong characters that we have seen haven't hit Black Flash, at least on screen. She even had a moment where she was basically reflecting on her Black Flash and trying to, use that experience to either do it again or just level up, But nothing came of it because she died. Like, why? It's just so disappointing. I don't know. Because, like I said, she had her own special lane in, the main character trio, and it would have been really interesting to see what she could have done or what would have happened to her during the following arcs, the culling game, and then what's going on now with Sukuna. And, I mean, it technically has not been confirmed whether she's alive or dead. And like I said, since her ability does have, direct soul attack power, it might be the time where suddenly she miraculously shows up, but I don't know if I'd even like that at this point. She's been gone for so long, it would just feel like, really, now you're back? But I don't know. It's just disappointing. I miss Nobara. But anyway, yeah, let me know how you feel about the whole Nobara situation. Do you think she's alive? Do you miss her? Are you glad she's gone? What do you think about her abilities, powers, blah, blah, blah? Let me know down in the comments. On another note, I kind of want this random thoughts thing to kind of be a series, I guess. It's just gonna be a thing where I rant about a topic, no script, just kind of off the dome, because this video was just sitting down at a mic and talking. So these videos aren't gonna be super in-depth. They're not gonna be super detailed. It's just gonna be whatever comes off the top of my head in the moment on topics that I happen to think about. I'm also not gonna be doing like a whole bunch of editing for these. It's just gonna be simple things to listen to. Because I kind of wanted to figure out something where I can, you know, upload more and put out some more stuff in between the bigger, you know, videos that are scripted and edited forever and all those things. You know, something for you guys to have and listen to. And for, you know, conversations to happen, for us to talk about different things. So also, if you have things you might want to hear my random thoughts on, or talk about, you can leave them down in the comments. Whether it's anime, video games, heck, music, anything, just let me know. And I might, emphasis on might, talk about some of those. But yeah, so thanks for watching.